begin. Wait until Billy's ready. Check in with him first.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. My name is Rev K. I'm going to invite you to stand as we sing our opening song.
One, two. Hi, everybody. Yippee yahoo, yahoo. Let's do it. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be whole about what lies before me. Everything I need to be whole about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be at peace about what lies before me. Everything I need to be at peace about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Through the mind of God within me. Through the mind of God within me. Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Oh, thank you, Billy. Yes. Just feel that energy in the room as we arrive here for our service this morning. It is a joy to just see all of your beautiful faces and to know all of our guests that are joining us online or watching this recording at any time. So again, my name is Karen Blakely. I go by Rev K, and I want to welcome you here to the Sierra Center for Spiritual Living. Whether you are joining us in person or you're a part of our online community, I want you to know that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. Here we are family. And just to tell you a little bit about who we are a radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, supportive community that celebrates the diversity of creation. And we aspire to live authentic spiritual lives through the practical application of the science of mind. All right. And then to do that, you're like, well, Karen, what does that mean? What do we believe? And there are a plethora of things that we believe. There are many classes. I invite you to take all of them. They're awesome. You'll end up a reverend like me if you do that. But there are 4 very high-level ones that we're going to discuss today. Number 1 is that all thought is creative and influential. If you are thinking it, whether subconsciously or actively thinking it, it's already beginning that creative process. Number 2 is that there is only God, that everything that we see, hear, feel, touch, taste, smell, that it is all God. And you're like, Karen, what about those sense of things that don't feel like God? Well, we believe that all sense of evil or devilishness starts and stops right here in our mind, that it's all good to the sense that we are able to open up to receive it and claim it and use it for our own. And number 3 is one of my favorite, that everything is either an experience of love or a call for love. So it can be an expression of love, or somebody, they're like, ooh, this is really challenging. It's like, take that breath and remember this too is a call for love. That love within you can reach out to touch the heart and the mind and the soul of any other being in that place where we are all one. Which leads me to our fourth thought this morning, is that we are each whole, perfect, and complete right here and right now. Nothing broken, nothing that needs to change. That right here within you is that divine spark that has never been touched, and that we are able to shine that light anytime we want. Yes? All right. So if you are here for the first or second time and you feel comfortable, we just want to celebrate having new friends in the room. So if you just raise your hand so we can welcome you in. Woohoo! Got a couple new friends. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, welcome, welcome. I think there are going to be some Science of Mind magazines coming around. And if you'd like, there is a sign-up list over here. You can sign up to be on our email newsletter, or online. You can go ahead and click that pop-up link that comes up to do the same. Is it first Sunday? All right, and this is the first Sunday of the month, and so we also have a special birthday acknowledgement. Who are April birthdays? Oh, hi, behind us. Yay, Maya. All right, and so then we have the opportunity to sing happy birthday to Miss Maya. And we got another one back here? Oh, okay. All right. Do you want to accompany us for happy birthday? Yeah. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maya. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Yes.
Yay.
All right.
Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. All right, and now I want to invite Giovanni up for our inclusion candle lighting ceremony. We light this candle to celebrate the unity of all people, all faiths, all beings, and all life, honoring the infinity and oneness of all creation, seen and unseen. This candle reminds us of the light of spirit within each one of us. Thank you. Okay. All right. If there is something on your heart or weighing on your mind, we also want to remind you that we are a praying community, and we love to pray. And so catch us after service. Shara is our practitioner of the day today. If you are here in the room, or if you prefer, you can fill out one of these lavender prayer request cards. You should find them in the back of the chairs, and you can place it in that box that's just to the left of the door as you exit. Or online, you can also find us there. You'll have to scroll down through prayer requests and hit that, and then one of our practitioners will reach out to you. All right, I now want to invite up Marilyn for our announcements.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Marilyn Gale, your president of the Board of Trustees, and here are our announcements for today. After service, we're having a community update meeting along with our potluck. All are welcome. Come and stay, even if you didn't bring any food. We always have plenty. And we have wonderful things to report, and we need your feedback. We want to hear what you're interested in and what your ideas are. Tomorrow, we have Sacred Circle Dance that is in this room tomorrow at, it starts at 10:30. We ask you to come at 10:15. Is Judy here today? Don't see her. Okay. She likes people to RSVP. There's a flyer over here on the table, and if you want to show up, you don't have to RSVP, but she likes you to do so. Don't miss Drop-In Yoga with Sarah. That's on Thursdays here in the same space from noon to 1 p.m. Please bring your own yoga mat. It's a $10 love donation suggested. Are you looking for a way to serve, connect, and make a difference? Volunteers are needed for the Building Search Committee to help us look for a new location, as well as the Abundance Committee to help us with activities and fundraising. I've dropped the D. It's fundraising, you guys. And if you're interested in either of those committees and participating or have ideas, you could just show up once and throw out your ideas and not come back if you care to. I'm open. Anyway, you can sign up over here on this little table behind the tech team. Or you can also see Mitch, Rev Mitch, for more information. Save the date for Jessie Powers. She's coming to be in concert on Friday, April 11th. Doors open at 6 o'clock, and the show starts at 6:30. Her style is soulful, uplifting New Thought music, which she has performed all across the U.S. It's a $25 love offering, and I believe we have a video.
Hi Sierra CSL, this is Jessie Powers, touring New Thought musician from Columbus, Ohio. I tour all over the country to spiritual centers and unity churches sharing my original music, and I'm so excited to let you know that I am coming to see you. On April 11th, I will be holding a concert at Sierra CSL, so please come out and enjoy this beautiful evening with me. I promise it's going to be nourishing and healing, and there's going to be laughter and maybe some healthy healing, crying, and so much more. I have been on the spiritual path for about 10 years now, and I have a lot to say about it and a lot to sing about it. So I can't wait for April 11th, and I will see you there.
From the west unto the east.
Okay, that's something to look forward to. If you didn't hear it enough, it's on April 11th. It's Friday. Doors open at 6, and the concert starts at 6:30. S- 411. Okay, I got you. All right. So next we have a jellyfish watercolor workshop. And that's on Sunday, April 13th, from noon to 2. It's perfect for beginners. You're guaranteed to find joy in every brush stroke. It's $10 for materials. You come away with your own watercolor painting and a $20 love offering. Space is limited. Please sign up on the table over here. And I guess we have a video to go with that, too.
Hi, Reverend Mitch. Hi, Reverend Karen. And hello, Sierra CSL community. My name is Lisa Bone, and I'm excited to tell you about a painting class that I'm offering here next Sunday. We're going to paint jellyfish with watercolors. Whether you're a beginner or have some experience painting, I will lead you through a step-by-step process that will build confidence and creativity. You'll be surprised with what you can create and find joy in every brushstroke along the way. So let your creativity flow. I hope to see you here at the Sierra CSL next Sunday at noon. Bye.
All right. So we have some more things going on, if that weren't enough. We are having open auditions for musical guests on Tuesday, April 15th at 6 p.m. You can email revmitch@sierracenter.org to reserve your audition spot. We're looking for soloists, duos, and full bands. All are welcome to audition for a chance to share their talent with our community and potentially become a regular musical guest during Sunday services. Please spread the word. We'll take individuals with talent who would like to become a part of a house band for Sierra Center. Are you feeling the need for more connection in these uncertain times? You can join Rev Julia on Zoom for connection, meditation, and affirmative prayer. Give yourself a spiritual boost every Wednesday from 5:45 to 6:30 p.m., starting on April 16th. There's a Zoom link available on our website calendar. Another save the date, this one for April 27th, for a Healing Refresh fundraiser workshop after service. And for that, I'm inviting Jessica Rose to come up and tell you a little bit about it.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Rose from the Loud Hard of Hearing Corner. We're doing a fundraiser for the church asking for time, talent, and treasure. Bring your stress and your worries and learn how to feel better. Yeah, can we just put hand on heart for a second? Remember your fur babies and put them in the heart. Would you draw the sun down through your heart? Breathe it through your baby's heart. And that's all. That's just a little sweet taste. So these are going to be skills that you can take home and use for yourself. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jessica Rose. If you do feel the call to help with our Sunday service, see Chana after service in the foyer for more information. We need help with easy things like making coffee, taking signs in and out. You know, we're not asking for you to do rocket science for us. So please check with Chana and see what's available. Now, another piece of information, there's going to be another round of Rise and Speak coming soon. We are changing the format, and it'll be held as an all-day workshop on May 3rd and weekly Zoom meetings on Thursdays from 5:30 to 8:30. Space is limited. A $60 deposit is required to hold your spot. And if you do have any questions about that, you can check with Rev Mitch. I participated in the last round, and it was amazing. We did a performance yesterday. So just remember, info, flyers, and sign-up sheets for all classes and events are located in the foyer if you can't remember all that stuff. No worries. You can also find Zoom links and details about all our announcements in our weekly e-newsletter and on our website, sierracenter.org.
Oh, wow, we really have a lot going on. Isn't that wonderful to see? All right, and now I think we're up to another song, yes? Yeah. Oh. You know what, Billy? I'm wrong. This is what happens when you move and you're exhausted. I need to invite up Shara for our sacred reading first, and then we do songs.
Good morning. So many friendly faces. We're glad you're here. So this morning's reading is from the White Eagle Book of Meditation. It's called The Still Voice. Come through the gate into the beautiful garden of the Spirit. Sit quietly beside the gently flowing stream. The sun is shining, and all is quiet and peaceful. Be very still in your spirit and listen deeply to all the small sounds of nature in the beautiful garden. Listen to the sound quietly, the flowing water, the sound of little creatures, the hum of the bees. Listen to the song of birds, the soft movement of the wind among the branches. If you listen even more deeply, you will hear the inner sound of all life, the inner music of flowers and trees, and the very breath of earth, rhythmic and beautiful. And deeper still, beneath all this music and movement, there is profound and utter silence, deep, deep silence and stillness. Listen to the silence. Within the silence is the harmony of God. So now we're going to have some more music from Billy.
Are you sure? All right, we all know this song.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above is only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. The brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Thank you, John Lennon.
That was perfect, wasn't it? Yeah. So now I will ring the bowl and we will chant Om together 3 times. Om is the universal vibration of God. As we chant together, we start to breathe together, and I like to think that our hearts also beat together as we begin to remember that we are all one. Once we have completed this 3 times, we will go into a short period of silent meditation, and I will bring us out with an opening prayer for our service together today. And so let us begin. One Spirit. Many universes of form, many thoughts and consciousness. In all of that, greater than anything imaginable, one truth, one love, one spirit. Everything was created by the one. And so there is an understanding that I and everyone here are created from that same beginning. It is all life. It is the cycles of form coming and going and changing and being, always connected without any separation. And so I know that each of us is never alone. And as we come here to this wonderful spiritual center, we know that we are speaking not only for ourselves, but allowing that spirit voice to come through us, to recognize, to outreach our love that is all in all, to one another, to all the creatures and beings everywhere, to those that would seem not to be aligned with our thoughts and behaviors, but who are, beneath it all, the same voice. And so I know that our ministers, our ecclesiastical team, and all who enter here and serve here are breathing in that love and breathing it out and recognizing it in each of these creations. And that every word that is spoken carries with it that vibe of the spirit of all. And so recognizing that this is the powerful truth. This is the expression that we are carrying. And so when we speak our words, we listen first. And then we share love. I'm so grateful to have this wonderful community, this beautiful knowledge and philosophy, this wonderful spiritual grounding as I speak my word into the divine law that operates everywhere as love. And so it is. Thank you. Billy?
I'm going to play a song I recorded in Nashville recently, and we got Lauren singing a little harmony with us. Hopefully I got check. Let me just check the volume really quick on this thing. Hold on. Oh, good. Not bad.
Hey, you've been with me all of my life, dragged through my dreams like a knife, follow me around, my old friend. Sometimes I just have to pretend. If I believe I'm gonna find a better way, yeah. Through new eyes I see the beauty of another day. Pain, oh yeah. lover. Your love only takes me so far. Dreamed you could heal every scar. A miracle sure to make good. But you keep on saying it could. If I believe, I'm gonna find a better way. Through new eyes I see beauty of another day. Lover. If I believe, will I be if I believe, will I be free? Jesus took the whole world by surprise, drew out the truth from the lies. Your mission was clear to the end, to love and forgive and transcend. If I believe, I'm gonna find a better way. Through the new eyes I see beauty of another day. Jesus, if I believe, will I be free? If I believe, will I be free? If I believe, will I be free? Oh yeah. If I believe, will I be free? Will I be free? Oh yeah. Will I be free? If I
Woo! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can we give it up again? Billy Bensing, Lauren Montgomery on backup vocals. Beautiful, beautiful. I feel like we had church already. I'm done. Happy Sunday, everyone. Please turn to somebody and say, glad you came today. Let's greet each other. Glad you're here. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. So, fun fact, tomorrow will actually be 6 months I've been here as your spiritual director. Half a year. So beautiful. Such a wonderful honor and beautiful opportunity. So thank you for choosing me and coming here and pouring your love into our little community. Speaking of pouring our love into our little community, we need a little help. And we're just saying a little help. We're asking that people sign up maybe one Sunday a month to make some coffee. That would really help Chana out. I know it seems small, but it's one more thing off our list. Or to come one Sunday early to put out the sign, right? That's the kind of stuff that we need. And we could do that, yes? Everyone can take one Sunday to do that. So please see Chana, help a Chana out. She's been running around and could really use your support. Speaking of support, I've known Jessie Powers for about 8 years now. I spent a whole week with her when she was the musical director for the teen camp. I was blown away, and blown away that she picked us. And so I'm going to ask, as a friend would ask a friend, hey, I know you don't know her, but would you just show up for me? Because sometimes we just show up. My friend said, they wanted me to show up for this thing. I guarantee you, you're going to get way more out of it than you can even imagine. But here's what I know about musicians of her caliber. She's hooked in with all the metaphysician musicians across the country. So when she comes here and we have a packed room and we're really raising the vibe, she's going to tell all her other musician friends. Make sense? Yeah, so who knows they're going? I just want to see. Raise a hand just so we can see. Good. Okay. And if you're on the fence, just keep an open mind, reschedule that dinner or whatever it was. You don't want to miss it because who knows when we'll get her back. Yes. So Jessie Powers is in concert this Friday. Doors open at 6. Show at 6:30, and with some luck, we think we're going to have Billy do a little opening with her too. So it's going to be an incredible concert, and we're trying to make that happen. Bring a friend. It's a great night to bring a friend. The music will speak to everybody. And speaking of friends, Lisa Bohm's my friend. Come do watercolors with us. She is so joyful. Just being in the room with her is intoxicating. So please make it if you can. If you think you might come, if you can get on the sign-up list, because we got to order supplies ahead of time, just add your name if you think you might be there. That's all my announcements for now. Sometimes when I'm getting ready for the talk and I have it done, I'm doom scrolling. Anybody doom scroll? But I came across a quote, and I thought, I need to share this today, because I know we've been out there. Some people have been marching. Who's been in the marches? We know we've had some people out there marching. Speak your voice. Speak your truth, whatever that is. And a friend of mine, Reverend David Alexander, I came across his quote, and he said, "The world may try to redefine you, but God or spirit, universe, whatever word you use, has already spoken. There's no mistake in your existence. No law, no politician, no system can erase what God's Spirit has ordained in you. But you must remember, in these challenging days, we don't do it alone. We heal in community. Yes, we heal in community. So I'm so grateful you're here, because we all have medicine for each other. Sometimes it's a smile, a kind word, a word of encouragement, or a resource. We've had lots of resource sharing happening here. So love that quote. Spring has sprung. It's time to get our good seeds in the ground. Any gardeners in the room? Yeah. So we need to get our seeds in the ground, literally and metaphorically. Since I have a brown thumb, I'll be doing the metaphorical planting of seeds. A little wisdom from Bruce Lee. He says, the mind is like a fertile garden in which anything that is planted, flowers or weeds, will grow. They both grow. And so the key is picking the right seeds. So I titled today's talk, Planting Good Thought Seeds. I mean, who wants to plant the flowers of your dreams and not the weeds of your nightmare, right? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And it may sound simple, but it's not easy, is it? We get bombarded with a lot of different things. And last week we talked about moving through our ants, our automatic negative thoughts, and how the mind has a bias towards negative thinking, right? Weedy thinking. So today we're going to focus on our thoughts as seeds and how to pick the best ones and get rid of the weeds. We're ready for that? Awesome. Yes, you gotta say yes. So everything we know begins with a seed, right? We talk about the acorn having the blueprint for a big oak tree, but if it lands on the sidewalk or barren soil, it isn't going to grow. Same is true with our own thoughts and inspirations and insights, right? We need to plant that seed in the soil of a consciousness that can support it without limitation. We need to water it with people and books and ideas and support to help it grow. And we need the sunlight of truth to shine on it so it continues to expand to the fullest of its potential. Because when we don't do it, when we don't feed it, what happens? It disappears. Anybody have like a big inspiration or thought come in, you're all excited? Oh, this is it. I'm going to do this thing. Or you get all excited. And then like a week later, you're like, oh yeah. Where'd all that inspiration go? You ever wonder? Right. We let the din of everyday life tune us out. So our work is to stay tuned in to those insights and to feed it and support it. Right? The nature of our soil, especially the soil of our consciousness, our subconscious beliefs, is where we need to do the most work. Because if you put a seed, a good seed, in bad soil, what happens? You get maybe a plant or a little plant or no plant at all. So if we're planting good seeds and we're not getting our return, we need to look at our limiting beliefs, anything that's working against that seed. You know, Ralph Waldo Emerson was a major influencer of Ernest Holmes, who's the founder of the Science of Mind, which we teach here. And Ralph says, sow a thought and you reap an action. Sow an act and you reap a habit. Sow a habit and you reap a character. Sow a character and you reap a destiny. And it all starts with a thought. So we need to be mindful, are we planting good thought seeds? So we're going to look at two questions. We're going to look at how to determine if we're planting a good thought seed. Good place to start, good question to ask, because it's going to lead us down this road. And the second question we're going to explore is, how do we get rid of our unwanted thought seeds, our weeds? We're going to get rid of some weeds, because the weeds will choke out the good seeds, and we don't want that. So let's start with how to pick a good seed. The how to pick a good seed starts with a very basic concept. Where is that thought coming from? Is it coming from our ego-based self that believes we are what we have, what we do, what others think of us? Is it coming out of fear? Is it coming out of faith? Right? We want to examine, or is this coming through our soul self, that heart pull, that desire, that direction, that small, still voice? Because the law of mind doesn't care. It'll sprout anything that we put into it. The difficulty is when we're planting seeds from our ego that wants to change the outside or change our body. If I drop 20 pounds, somebody will find me attractive and I'll get my partner right. We're manipulating things, that's ego-based consciousness, for what? We want what? When we go out and get a partner, what do we want? We want love, connection, companionship. See, we never want the thing for the thing. We want for it the thing for how it'll make us feel. So when we go to the opposite of that thing we want to change out there or change our stuff, and we go to what the feeling tone is, now we're in vibrational harmony. Because when we go down the road of ego seeds planting and sprouting up, now you know what we got to do? We're happy for a second, but now we got to keep the 20 pounds off or our partner will leave, right? It never ends. We get on the cycle of always having to have something. And then it might bring us relief for a second, but our ants show up. Well, you got to keep it up. Maybe you need to be skinnier. Maybe you need to go on another diet. You never win at that level of consciousness. Those seeds you keep planting, they just don't give you the fruit you're really looking for. That's why paying attention to what we're planting into the soil is so critical. You know, who went on this journey of getting past ego talk is Eckhart Tolle. Any Eckhart Tolle fans in the room? Yeah. Eckhart, early in life, he was consumed by anxiety and depression, even though he was wildly successful in academia, very intelligent person. But his thoughts kept tormenting him, telling him he was unworthy of life's success, and that life was meaningless, and that he would never find peace. His ego created a prison of suffering, reinforcing a false identity built on fear and limitation. One night at his lowest point, and he had contemplated suicide many times, he found a new realization dropped in, and he asked himself, who is this I that is suffering? He saw that his pain wasn't coming from life, but it was coming from his identification with his thoughts. You ever believe something you know isn't true? Yeah, we've all done it. And in that moment, he had a deep shift. He no longer believed every thought that passed through his mind. He became the observer to that prison of his thinking. And from then on, he started to live in a state of presence, no longer ruminating about the past or worrying about the future. And he went on to write the book, The Power of Now. Any Power of Now, people? Yeah, if it's not in your library, you definitely want it. And you know, he was homeless too. And he could have said, who would ever listen to me? I'm on the street. What do I know about anything, right? Those ants, those negative thoughts. But he kept moving forward to his soul's calling to write it down, to share it with somebody. And now, look, years later, he's speaking and teaching all over the world. Not because he came from his manipulative, ego-based self, but he transcended it and came from his soul-based self, right? So the key here is to step into the awareness of what it is that we're calling forward. Is this seed going to bring us peace? Is it going to bring us to a place of presence and infinite possibility? Or is it going to keep us on the treadmill of having to have something, to be something always out there? You know, it's kind of like when you look in the mirror and you want to fix something on your face, like maybe you have a little blemish, and you put your hand on the mirror and you just kind of... We laugh, right? But that's what happens when we try to make someone change, right? We're sticking our finger on the mirror. We can't change anybody, and nor should we. Our work needs to be within, with the thoughts and the seeds and the stories that we're telling ourselves. Are we telling ourselves an empowering story with the kind of fruit we want to bear, or a disempowering story, right? And if you're telling yourself a disempowering story, this will never change, it's always going to be like this, it's hopeless, here's what you can do. Tell yourself the opposite. What if the opposite is true? Because we're making it up. You might as well make up something empowering, right? And raise your energy, because when we raise our energy, we're playing match game. That's the language of the universe. And how do we get rid of the unwanted seeds? Have you ever thought something or said something out of your mouth and you went, cancel, cancel? I've heard the cancel, cancel. Problem with cancel, cancels, you're vibrating at fear, right? And it's okay to say that, but just flip it, you know? And many of the little memes we use is I'm too tired, I'm too broke, I'm too whatever, right? Or I'm not, what? I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough. Flip it. Maybe I'm as smart as I need to be for whatever I need to do, whatever my divine purpose is. Just flip it, right? And start to make a story that gets rid of that lower vibrating fear. Because when we change our focus to something better, we're planting better seeds. And you can start with what you don't like to state what you do want and tell yourself a better story. You know who did this? Was Bethany Hamilton. She was a rising star in the world of surfing at age 13. And then she went out one day and was attacked by a shark. And it took her left arm. I know. Devastating. Many assumed her career was over, her dream was done. And in the days after the attack, fear and doubt tried to take root in her mind, right? That seems reasonable given the trauma. And she wondered, would she ever surf again? Would she ever pursue her passion? But instead of letting despair grow like weeds in her consciousness, she planted seeds of determination, faith, and resilience. And within 30 days, she was back in the water. 30 days. She relearned how to surf with one arm, she adapted her technique, and she became a professional surfer. Not only a professional surfer, but also an inspiring public speaker. Even better, she came out even better than before that event. You know, Bethany, when she went to that same beach at her home in Hawaii where the attack happened, she decided she wasn't going to live her life in fear. She made a decision. And that's one of the most powerful seeds you can plant is a decision, because a decision cuts away all the other options. That's it. And she said, I really think sharks are beautiful creatures. Still holds beauty for them, right? And then she also said, if you're going to spend your life scared of sharks, then you might as well be afraid of everything, because it's such a rare thing to happen. What rare thing has happened in your life that you're still scared of? What sharks are swimming in your consciousness, tearing away at a life that you could be living and connecting and healing and growing? See, life storms may be unexpected, but if we nurture thoughts of strength and perseverance, we can rise again, even stronger than before, just like Bethany did. So we need to shift our focus. We need to develop a mindset habit. And the habit is not to focus on the problem, but focus on the possibility. You know, when I do my spiritual counseling and coaching, I do only two things, really. The first thing is I help people believe change is possible. Because if you don't believe it's possible, are you going to do the thing? Nobody's going to do the thing. You have to believe. Then the second thing I do is I shift their focus from the problem to the possibility, because when they come in, they give me the problem in Technicolor. They know every detail. It's a drama that unfolds. And then I say, what do you want? Silence. Why? Because the focus hasn't been there. And just by doing those two things, I witness demonstration, change, shift after shift after shift. It's beautiful to unfold. By the way, if you're a member, you get a complimentary session with me. So please sign up. I love to do them. They're a lot of fun. So let us remember and be determined to plant good thought seeds. Make that a conscious intention right now. Because when you name and claim that right now, there's going to be a little monitor in the back of your head going, well, that sounds like a fear thought. Are you sure you want that fruit of being afraid, sad, too tired, too old, too broke? Do you want that fruit that's going to come from those seeds? Because if the answer is no, you need to plant something else. And if you need help with that, reach out to us. We have practitioners and ministers who would love to pray with you to help you, because sometimes we can't get out of our own head, right? I always say, don't be alone in your head without adult supervision, because, you know, sometimes it just wants to tell you things that aren't true. Our mind lies to us. And we get perspective by coming here. And the second thing is get rid of the unwanted old tired story. I want you to think of an old tired story you tell yourself right now. I can't work out. No one wants me. I'm too broke. We all have them. I still have them. I'm still working on them. Maybe it's time to tell a new story. Plant a new seed. And I want to close with this beautiful poem called Seeds of the Sacred Mind. In the garden of the silent soul, where thought and spirit make us whole, each whisper born within the mind becomes the seed of humankind. A single thought, a silent spark, can bloom in light or bloom in dark. It draws its form from what we feel. Belief is soil and love the seal. Think peace, and peace begins to grow like morning sun on the fields below. Plant hope and watch the shadows flee. Plant truth and birth reality. Beware the weeds of doubt and fear. They root when we let the ego steer. But pull them out with faith and grace and plant new seeds in sacred space. Tend each idea with joy and care. Speak blessings into open air. The mind's a mirror and a womb where thoughts take shape and dreams find room. So plant with presence, plant with love, call down the light from up above. Your life becomes what you believe. You are the soil. You are the seed. Blessed be. That was from my metaphysical muse that I work with, ChatGPT. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to say this affirmation once, and then I will invite you to stand if you're able and repeat it with me. I plant only thoughts of love, peace, prosperity, and possibility. My mind is fertile ground for miracles. Please stand if you are able. And together, I plant only thoughts of love, peace, prosperity, and possibility. My mind is fertile ground for miracles, and so it is. Blessed be. So if you will, please have a seat and take your gift in your hand. We appreciate all of your donations here at the center. It's helping grow our children's church, look for a new building, all kinds of possibility. You're welcome to text also your love offering, and if you can put your hand over your heart and recite with me our intentional giving statement. I give this gift with love and joy from a consciousness of abundance. Divine love blesses and prospers all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is. Billy and Lauren, take it away.
Ta-da-da-da. Well, we have a song appropriately called Thoughts. We're talking about thoughts. And I wrote the song with the idea of thought creating reality. Hopefully my backup track works. We're going to find out right now. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. Ooh, yeah. And in it we find thoughts of distance fall behind. Heart to heart we build, thoughts of emptiness I feel, thoughts of emptiness I feel. Too many times you got blind leading blind, and in widening circles they roll. And to my heart I am playing my part, wanna help them to find their way home. And then we find thoughts of distance fall behind. Heart to heart we feel,
thoughts of distance flow. Thoughts of emptiness I feel. Together we sing that a thought is a thing, and a thought can be all that it takes. Bring out the best, make the worst take a rest. Now just think what a difference it makes. Hand in hand we find thoughts of distance fall behind. Heart to heart we build thoughts of distance, emptiness I feel. Thoughts of emptiness I feel. Hand in hand we find thoughts of distance fall behind. Heart to heart we build thoughts of emptiness I feel. 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 Woo! All right, that was fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Can we give it up again for Billy and Lauren? So beautiful. Wow. Okay, so I will bless the offering. All right. So let's take a collective breath in. As we all focus our attention on this energy of money and infusing it with peace, with love, with joy, with creativity, with healing, knowing that as it moves through the center, out in the community, and into the world, it spreads this beautiful energy of oneness, wholeness, healing, joy, and abundance. And I release this word into the perfect activity of love and law, and together we say, and so it is. Blessed be. So I want to give some thanks, some shout out of thanks. I'd love to thank Jessica Rose and Pat, our ushers, our candle lighter, Javon. Thank you so much. Marilyn on announcements. Our tech team, Anna and Gary. Welcome, Anna. So glad you're here. Soundboard, Maya. Who placed the sign today? Was there a... Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, we're getting them in a second. Also, I want to thank our practitioner of the day, Shara. Beautiful prayer and reading. Jerry Lynn with Children's Church. They're going to come out in a second. Rev K. Excellent platform work. Thank you. Our musicians, Billy Bensing, Lauren Montgomery. And I don't know if you noticed these beautiful flowers. He doesn't know I'm going to thank him. Thank you, Gary, for bringing these. Aren't these gorgeous? Can we give it up? He just brought them. They're amazing. So what are you taking away from our experience together today? Joy. Sowing seeds. Grow seeds, not weeds. Happy thoughts, not negative. Fertile soil. Good soil. Hope. Free service. See? There's always one. Always one. And we love you. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. So now we're going to, Jessica Rose, can you open that door? We're going to invite our children to come up to the stage and see what they've been up to. So let's clap them in. Not right now, because we have another song. Good. All right. So what's the affirmation today? Oh, wait. Say,
What we plant, we grow.
what we plant, we grow. And what you did, so hold up your, what'd you do? You planted a seed. She planted a seed. Good job. Hold up your seeds. So please repeat after me. We see you. We love you. We're glad you're here. And we're here for you. Blessed be. If you will please stand, we will do our benediction. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening as me right now. Something wonderful is happening as me right now. It's this thing called good seeds. It's this thing called good soil. It's this thing called good fruit. I know it. I feel it. I sense it. Because I am it. And so it is. All right, so now our closing song.
All right. 1, 2, contact. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. My heart is open wide. 'Cause I'm only here for God. No more trouble, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. 'Cause I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. My heart is open wide. 'Cause I'm only here for God. No more trouble, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. One more time. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Very good.
Blessed be. If we can get some help with the chairs and tables for the potluck, be very, very grateful for that as